Hello YouTube, I'm here to be giving you guys a higher self reading, an ancestor reading, third eye reading. As you can see here, I have 3 tarot cards, and within these 3 tarot cards, I don't know what they are, so they're completely mysterious. I will be reading CANDLEWax, as you can tell from the title. So this is going to be a message from your higher self. This is going to be advice, what's coming next, what warnings you need. I have this bowl of water right here, and I'm going to be looking into this bowl of water and light this candle, and I will read those tarot cards as I read along your reading. I'm seeing like a bubble already, like some of you guys feel like you're in, maybe like you need your own space. Maybe some of you guys are feeling a little claustrophobic. I'm seeing that maybe some of you guys could be feeling like just the pressures of life in general. I'm seeing also a little baby. Some of you guys could be carrying an infant right now, or you're worried about an infant in your life, or this could be your inner child. This has to do with healing your inner childhood and your perceptions and views on how you view the innocence of children. You guys really don't realize your beauty here. You're like, I see a rose here, like a poppy as well. Like there's things that you've done that people remember you by. That there's rose also has its thorns, right? It's like a beautiful flower that has its own thorns, and I believe that process and change and blooming all has to do with the thorns that come into your life. And I feel like there's so much views on this negative perception of your life that really actually is so small. There's a lot of beautiful things to look at and be grateful for. I'm going to pull out your first tarot card, okay? 3 of Pentacles. So this could have to do with what I was talking about a little bit, upon how you view your self-confidence and how you view self-love. The 3 of Pentacles is working with other people and working with friendships. So like maybe I'm seeing, like, because of that the roses and the thorns, that maybe you've been on guard when it comes to other people. But there's something that you're building here. I'm seeing a ladder in here, like it's climbing, and it's climbing over those 2 bubbles. Like what you've processed in your own brain, and like the things that you've manifested through your own wisdom is going to benefit your career. So I'm seeing a lot of that, a lot of career blessings coming toward you guys. This is what your higher self is saying. Try not to be so stuck on something happening one way. Notice that there's multiple ways that a situation can turn out, whether it's in your favor or whether it's not. And that is okay. That's something that is okay. Because the 3 of Pentacles is very determined, and if it is in vice versa or in reverse, then, you know, how do I say that? I don't have the words coming to me, but I do have another message coming in. I'm seeing that you guys are coming out of a period where you were lost, and now you're just finally having enough to grab onto in the Three of Pentacles. I'm seeing like a bit of an L shaped here as well, which means like maybe there's a, like, I'm picking up those three words, love, lust, and what was the third one? But maybe that's like your focus. Maybe you're like really driven on passion and romance lately. Your second card is the Two of Swords. So, you're making, maybe you gotta diverse yourself from what I was just explaining. Maybe you're focused so much on things that aren't really a priority, or they shouldn't be a priority, and you got to make these choices with the Two of Swords. You got to really look at things from a bird's eye view, or even from a blind eye view, or maybe you're being blind to yourself right now. I'm seeing like, you know, she has that blindfold over her head, her face. I'm seeing here there's a purpose that you've been going after, and there's going to be something coming up toward you that feels like a bit of an antsy energy. It feels like a 5, like I'm seeing a number 5. It's not going to be an easy situation. And people are going to be separated from you. I'm seeing like there's going to be a lot of new people coming your way. I'm seeing you're just in the beginning stages of whatever this plan is. There's a lot of, I'm seeing it formed like this giant crescent moon. So I'm seeing like the moon phases. It's on the waning sides, and on the waning sides it always has to do with our emotional side. So how we're emotionally dealing with our creative side, I want to say. How we're dealing with these passionate endeavors that are coming into our life, and how we're not really coping with them, but how we're adapting them into something that is useful to the planet, something that is purposeful. You want the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, you want to make a purpose in this life. You want to grasp onto things with your fingers. I'm seeing like a hand with fingers, like trying to grasp onto something. And your last card is the Seven of Wands. So this purpose has to do with not letting people get away with certain stuff. This is a purpose that has imprinted desires towards society. This is a person here that was outcasted from the world. This is a person here that sees the world through rose gold glasses because it's so broken already that they see a world of hurt and repair. This is really deep here with the Seven of Wands. I'm feeling like that you've already been through the phase where you had to cut off people. You've already been through the phase where you thought that people were a particular way, but they weren't. But now you're totally focused on the pentacles and your purpose and the way that you change people's lives. and how you communicate. I'm seeing in the Two of Swords, the way that you communicate with people really changes their atmosphere. And so I'm also seeing here with the Three of Pentacles, like you're going to be working, I'm seeing a lot of new people coming in. Once again, you're going to be working with a lot of new colleagues. But I feel like for most of you, this is something that's coming toward you. Like, this is something that is self-made. Like, this isn't just you handing out a resume and boom, you get a job. This is something that came with you. Your life purpose. Maybe 5 could be your numerology number. I'm also seeing the number 4, and I'm also seeing the number 10. 3s, 4s, or yeah, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 10s, really good numbers. Very good numbers. 5 is constructive, so it depends on how you use it, but 4 is usually always stable numbers. Like these master numbers that are coming in, this is what you're offering to the earth already by just being. You're a role model with the 7 of Wands. I'm seeing like you have the ability to make just decisions and people look up to you, but I feel like making friendships was very hard for you throughout your life, kind of like you were an old soul. And, you know, even Jesus Christ was outcasted for being more knowledgeable in certain areas that challenge the Pope. And sometimes that's what humanity does. They feel threatened by the success of another species, and they demand that something gets torn apart or changed or war occurs. And so I'm feeling like the universe had made universal boundaries between you and other people, and that happened for a reason. It was supposed to protect you, divinely protect you, because of some purpose that has to do with your career. It has a lot to do with how you're going to manifest your career. So those of you guys that have been divinely guided to this reading today, the last messages I want to give to you is that you are a very special person, that you have made mistakes, but you are a person that is very, very different compared to the rest of us, that you deserve to live in your own uniqueness and feel appreciated for that. I'm seeing that like you're gonna make a difference whether people actually thank you for it or not, and that is the part of the 7 of Wands, is you do it for the purpose of it, not for the credit. So those of you guys who can relate to this message, you know, there's more than one of us that are really unique. There's more than one of us that have been outcasted. I really hope that you keep shining your light in the world and continuously be yourself, and to bloom into that beautiful rose with this beautiful red candle, like we had talked about. Oh, look at that. That's the divine for you. The divine just wants to tell you that you're doing a good job, that you've tried your best and you are doing a good job. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching.